My husband has been my anonymous online best friend for 5 years. I've been venting to him about my terrible marriage the whole time, and he's been giving me advice on how to leave him. Hey everyone! Throwaway account for obvious reasons. I, F34, never thought I'd be posting something this humiliating, but I'm sitting in my car in the Target parking lot with the engine running because I can't go home right now. My husband Ryan, M36, and I have been married for 11 years. We have 2 kids, 9-year-old Ellie and 6-year-old Lucas, and we live in a normal 3-bedroom house in a quiet neighborhood outside Austin. I'm a part-time elementary school teacher. He's a regional sales manager for a food distribution company. We're the couple everyone calls goals. We still do date nights. We take the kids to the lake every summer. We finish each other's sentences. Or at least that's what I thought. 5 years ago, things got hard. Ryan's job started requiring more travel. Money got tight. The kids were in that exhausting toddler to school age phase, and I felt invisible. I joined an anonymous online support forum for married women, the kind where you vent about your husband without using real names. I made a throwaway profile called Tired Mom in Texas and started posting. Small stuff at first. Husband travels so much I feel like a single parent. Then it got deeper. I wrote about how he never helped with bedtime anymore, how he snapped at me when he was stressed, how I sometimes wondered if we were just roommates with kids. Within weeks, I had a regular commenter who became my online best friend. She called herself Supportive Sister 87. She was always there, 24/7. She'd reply within minutes, no matter the time. She remembered every detail I shared. Ellie's peanut allergy, Lucas's fear of the dark, the way Ryan always left his socks on the floor. She gave the best advice. You deserve to feel seen, she'd write. Have you thought about couples counseling? Or maybe a trial separation so he understands what he's losing? She sent virtual hugs, book recommendations for when you're ready to put yourself first, and even linked me to a therapist in my area. I told her everything. The fights, the loneliness, the nights I cried in the shower because I felt like I was failing as a wife and mom. She was my safe space. I'd wake up to her replies, "You are not crazy. He's taking you for granted. You deserve better." For 5 years, she was the one person who really got me. Last month, Ryan was out of town for a sales conference. I was scrolling the forum late at night when I noticed a new post from Supportive Sister 87 in the general chat. Update on my situation. I think my husband is finally starting to notice how unhappy I am. The details were identical to things I'd told her about Ryan. The same conference. The same "he's always on his phone" complaint. The same way he pronounces coffee with a weird Texas drawl that I'd joked about in a post months earlier. My stomach dropped. I went back through 5 years of messages. Every single detail matched Ryan's life. The way he loaded the dishwasher wrong. The exact fight we had about the credit card bill last Christmas. The vacation photo I posted, faces blurred, where Ryan was wearing the same shirt Supportive Sister 87 described in a comment. It was him. My husband had been pretending to be a woman online for 5 years, chatting with me as my closest confidant, giving me advice on how to leave him, while sleeping next to me every night. I sat there rereading our entire conversation history. He knew every insecurity I had. He knew I sometimes fantasized about leaving. He knew I felt guilty for even thinking it. And he had been the one gently pushing me toward the door the whole time. When Ryan got home from his conference, I didn't say anything at first. I waited until the kids were in bed. Then I opened my laptop, logged into the forum, and turned the screen toward him. He went completely still. For a second, I thought he might deny it. Then his shoulders dropped and he started crying, not the fake "I'm sorry" tears I've seen before, but real, ugly crying. He admitted everything. It started as a way to understand me better when I first joined the forum. He said he created the female profile because he thought if he replied as a man, I'd shut down. Then it became addictive. He loved being the person I trusted most. He loved giving me advice that made him look like the bad guy so I would appreciate him more when he fixed things in real life. He said he never meant for it to go on this long, but every time he tried to stop, I'd post something new and he couldn't resist replying. He even admitted he sometimes started fights on purpose, just so he could comfort me as Supportive Sister 87 the next day. The craziest part? In the last 6 months, he had started encouraging me to leave him. He'd write things like, "You deserve a partner who sees you," while he was the one making me feel unseen. He said he was testing if I would actually do it, if I loved him enough to stay, or if I was truly miserable. I moved into the guest room that night. The kids keep asking why mommy is sleeping downstairs. Ryan has deleted the account and is begging me to go to couples counseling. He says he did it because he was terrified of losing me and thought this was the only way to keep me close. But every time I look at my phone, I see the notification from the forum. Supportive Sister 87 has left a reply. Even though the account is gone, the messages are still in my head. 5 years of my deepest thoughts, my darkest moments, my most private feelings, all shared with the man who was supposed to be my partner, while he was secretly playing both sides. I still love Ryan. He was scared and insecure, and he made a terrible, manipulative, insane decision that snowballed into something that now makes me question every conversation we've ever had. But he also became the one person I trusted most in the world while lying to my face every single day. I don't know what to do. Do I tell our friends and family the truth and watch them look at him differently? Do I stay and try to rebuild a marriage where my husband has been my anonymous therapist for half a decade? Or do I leave and let the kids grow up knowing their dad was the person mommy vented to about their dad? If you've ever discovered that the person you loved most was secretly living inside your head, controlling the narrative of your own life, tell me I'm not crazy for still wanting to fight for us. Or tell me to run. I honestly don't know anymore. Thanks for reading if you made it this far. I just needed to tell someone before I go home and face the man who knows me better than I know myself, because he's been pretending to be someone else the whole time.